Cowabunga, dudes! Sorry, I won't do that again. Actually, I can't promise that. Anyway, this is gonna be a bit of a different review because we are looking at a recently released accessory set for toys that are already out. In this case, it's the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures accessory set. It's a pretty large box, as you can see. It doesn't even really fit in my review area. I'm really far back and having to lean forward and use my nubby arms to move this around. So anyway, I don't think we knew about this until it was already out. From what I've seen on the back, there's some pretty cool stuff in here. First off, packaging, really quick, promotional image of the Ninja Turtles, and of course we are dealing with the movie Turtles. Some photos on the side, photos on this side too. It's been a while since I've seen the movies, so I don't really know if these photos are reenacting scenes from the movies. Yeah, so on the back, just a bunch of nice photos showcasing not only the accessories, but also the turtle figures. Accessory set. Now you can catch America's favorite green teens in their first live-action blockbuster film. And then there's a list of all the stuff you get. So, enough with the box, let's just open it. So the Ninja Turtles are a little bit before my time. But the other half of the Weekly Allowance team grew up with them, really loves them. And I think that's beautiful. So as you can see, there is a lot of stuff to get through. So let's do it. Peel this plastic clamshell off. Okay, so first off, we've got 4 all-new turtle heads with new headbands, a straw hat, street sign, manhole cover, of course, a stuffed panda, and a skateboard, damaged shredder helmet. It's hard to say that. Damaged shredder, turtle wax bottle, television. I feel like I'm pronouncing things weird. I'm not drunk, I promise. I don't know what's going on today. Pizza box with 1, 2, 3, 4 slices. Mutagen canister. An unopened bag of corn chips and an open bag of pork rinds. Spinning nunchuck with a posing Michelangelo hand. A newspaper. It's worse. And 4 baby turtles. So I'm just going to go through each of these individually and take a look at them. We'll start out with the head sculpts. So these are alternate heads for the turtles that we already have. These heads have different expressions than what the turtles came with, and it also makes a point to mention that the headbands are new also. I don't know how that's pertinent. Maybe people just thought that the headbands on the original action figures were too bright, because this is pretty bright compared to this one. The ties in the back are also positioned differently. You can see here they're off to the side, here they're in the back. So this, of course, is Raphael. He's got a little bit of a smile, because Raphael can't smile too big. That would be sacrilege. He's got a little bit of dried glue or something right here on his snout, so maybe we can get that off. So yeah, these are great sculpts, a lot of detail, clean paintwork. Donatello's got an open, smiling mouth. Mikey looks confused, but that checks out. And Leo, I can't tell if he's happy or about to have a nervous breakdown. I mean, it could be both. So yeah, a group of alternate heads. If you want to switch out the expressions on your turtles, have them just joking around instead of in battle mode, which is what I prefer. I like it when everyone's having fun, getting along. Here's the straw hat, and the texture on that is excellent. Awesome texture, awesome paintwork. I mean, it looks just like a miniature straw hat.
Like if I was tiny, I could wear this out.
Underneath, it's got a little depression for where their ties go on their heads. It'll stay on, but it won't stay on well, so watch out for that. It doesn't really fit their heads because they're turtles. Turtles usually don't wear hats. I don't know if you knew that. And this is really cool, this street sign. 11th and Bleecker. Just a simple silver paint scheme with some matte green for the signs. Too tall for my review space, but take my word for it, it looks really cool. This is especially nice if you already have some kind of display for your turtles, like maybe you have an apartment backdrop or something like that. We don't have a backdrop for the turtles or for anything really, but that's still neat to have. And of course you've got to have a manhole cover. Looks like real metal, but it's plastic. Here we've got a really pathetic looking stuffed panda. I don't remember what importance this had to the movie, but it's really sad looking. Whose was this? Was it Mikey's? I don't know. I kind of love it. It's just so pathetic looking. The legs are slightly articulated for some reason. A tiny amount. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe it was just easier to do that than to do one whole piece, but I don't know why that would be.
That makes me a sad panda.
This really beat up, ratty looking skateboard. They really did an excellent job making it look old and worn and used. Really cool decal on the bottom, and it actually rolls. Pew! They stand up on it pretty well too, so that is super cool if you want to get up to some skateboarding turtle hijinks, which I do always. Damaged shredder helmet. Not much to say about this. It's a shredder helmet that has been beat up, and of course it's got the nice detail and paintwork that we saw in just the regular non-damaged shredder. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a tiny little S sculpted on the inside. S for shredder. The tiniest of turtle wax bottles. It's so cute. A tiny, tiny little decal on the front, and on the cap there's even a relief of the turtle mascot. I am a little worried about how small some of these things are. I don't want to lose them. Next we have this cool old television. We've got an inset image of April O'Neil, reporter, and there's some kind of overlay above it that makes it shiny and look more like a screen. Silvery paint around the body of the television, and it's got this little hole in the back. I'm not sure what that's for. Like maybe you could hang it on a wall or something. And of course, would it be a Turtles accessory pack if we didn't have pizza? So the box is made of cardboard, but these are plastic. A super cool detail on that box. This promo flyer isn't even printed on the box. This is a whole separate piece. They went hard with this accessory pack. Look at the inside. It's all gross and greasy. And there's even these lines where the pizza has been sliced. That is so cool. And the pizza slices themselves look delicious. One for each turtle. But yeah, be gentle with this because it is a paper box. So it will probably tear easily if you're not careful. Very cool. I keep saying very cool about everything, but that's because everything's very cool. Mutagen container. And I was about to say, I wish there was some neon green showing through this crack in the side, but I guess the ooze has already leaked out, and that's why there's none showing in there. So also on this, one of the sides comes off. So you could put some ooze in there, I guess, if you wanted. Tiny newspaper, literal paper, so be careful. I'm not sure if you can see, but the inside is pretty blurry. There's not really any detail, which is fine, but with all the other detail on the front and back of this and the pizza box, I thought that there would be the same amount of crispness in this. But there's not. We've got the spinning nunchuck and the Michelangelo posing hand. So just put that on there and he's spinning his nunchuck. So any of the turtles could do this, but I guess Michelangelo is the one who does it in the movie, which makes sense. And so we've got your snacks. We got corn snack and pork rinds. And these are very glossy to mimic the look of an actual cellophane snack package. So the chips are closed, but the pork rinds are open and you can see inside. We've got a little pile of pork skin. Turtles eating pigs. Who knew? And lastly, but certainly not leastly, 4 baby turtles. These are all the same sculpt, I'm pretty sure. Yep, they are all the same. So I guess the turtles grow into their looks and personality later. Ow. Sorry. Pretty cute and very fine detail on that. If you look at the shells here, tiny, tiny little details on the shells. I mean, throughout, but it's especially apparent on the shells. Nice paintwork. There's some browns, but then there's also some light blue-gray spots on each of these segments. Some modeling on the belly. They're not articulated except for a head swivel and arm swivel. The arms can go up and down a little bit as well. So yeah, 4 cute turtles. So if you're able to get this set and you have the NECA turtles, NECA, I would highly recommend it, especially if you're a Turtles fan. A lot of cool stuff. It's all, of course, really well made, really well painted. Those 4 extra heads are especially nice because you can swap them out from the turtles you currently have, put them in all sorts of wacky situations. When the April O'Neil figure comes out, you can have them all just having a big party. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. It's a little bit different than what we normally do, but I had fun. Did you have fun? That's what really matters. As always, likes and subscribes are appreciated. Comments are more than welcome, and I'll see you guys on the next one.